Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are starting our history topic, and this is your first history topic. It's related to learning to fly aircraft. Okay, aircraft. Now I know that you all know that what is aircraft, which helps you to fly. Okay, now I want everyone to take a paper and make any of the aircraft, anything. It can be a plane, it can be your any sort of parachute, with a paper, with a plastic bag, anything. I'm giving you 5 minutes, okay, and make pause the video and make an aircraft. Okay, now after making aircraft, now just fly your aircraft. अपना जो भी आपने बनाया है एयरक्राफ्ट उसको जो है वो फ्लाई करें. Okay, so this is your just an introductory activity, right? We know that the things related to aircraft includes plane, aeroplane, helicopter, parachute, hot air balloon, gliders, right? There are so many aircraft. So this topic is related to that only. First of all, let's start it. Humans have always watched birds, bats and insect flying around and wanted to fly too, but early flying experiment took a while to get off the ground. ओके, ह्यूमन्स ऑलवेज हैव थॉट अबाउट इट. आई नो दैट आप भी ये सोचते होंगे. समटाइम्स यू ऑल्सो हैव थॉट अबाउट इट. आई ऑल्सो हैव थॉट अबाउट इट वंस इन माई लाइफ टाइम के काश हम भी फ्लाई कर सकते हैं, कि हमें भी फ्लाई करना है, हम भी उड़ सकते हैं. ठीक है, सो जो है उसके लिए पीपल हैव used different techniques, right? Like if we talk about it, that first of all what happens कि जो एक स्कॉटिश साइंटिस्ट थे, whose name was John Damian. What he did, he tried to fly in 1507. How did he try to fly? He just wore a wing, chicken feathers उन्होंने अपने साथ लगाए, और एक कासल से ऊपर से he just jumped. Okay, so he thought that by attaching chicken feathers to his body he would be able to fly, but unfortunately it was not easy and he didn't fly. बल्कि क्या हुआ that he fall down on the ground and broke his leg. Okay, I know that it's funny, but this was the starting. People wish to fly and they have used different techniques. After that what happened, डेमियन, व्हाट डिड डेमियन डिड आफ्टर दैट कि ही हैव यूज्ड ईगल फैदर. अब उन्होंने जो है वो चिकन फैदर के बजाय व्हाट ही यूज्ड ईगल फैदर, कि मे बी नाउ ही वुड बी एबल टू फ्लाई, बट ही वॉज रॉन्ग. एंड ये सारे जो भी टेक्निक्स ही वॉज यूजिंग, लाइक इट वॉज टोटली wrong and he was not able to fly, right? You can see this in the last side. There is a picture of ornithopter, right? Ornithopter is, it's a flying machine with flapping wings. This was also made by Damian. Damian thought कि maybe इसको wheels देंगे, इसको wings देंगे तो शायद आई वुड बी एबल टू फ्लाई, कि आपने व्हील से जो है उन्होंने चलते गए एंड देन वो फ्लाई हो जाए. बट इट नेवर एवर वर्कड आउट, और इट वॉज लाइक इट वॉज the thing that which was unable him to fly. Okay, in the left side you can see that there is a picture of a bird. Okay, now how does a bird is able to fly? You can see that the bird has huge chest muscle, ठीक है, that provide enough power for flapping. It has tiny legs जो उनका weight जो है उसको lose कर देता है, reduce कर देता है. And hollow bones make bird bodies light, और उनके जो bones हैं, जो उनके बॉडी को जो है वो लूज़ कर देते हैं, उनका जो है वो बॉडी को लाइट बना देता है. ठीक है, सो दिस वॉज अ थिंग. नाउ what happened after that? People made hot air balloon, hot air lighter. I know that you people have seen it. हमेशा बहुत सारे ऐसे festivals होते हैं, like there are some occasions people used to just light it up. So this was the thing that the ancient Chinese they made it, and they invented hot air filled flying lanterns जो कि float करते थे into the sky. ठीक है, how does it work now? You can see that how does it work. It, if you heat air, its molecules spread out and it gets lighter. जो आप जब उसको जलाते थे, जब उसको लाइट अप करते थे लोग, तो वो क्या होता था, जो अंदर मॉलिक्यूल्स, एयर पार्टिकल्स विच वर इनसाइड द लाइटर, जो भी आपकी लाइटर जो था उसके इनसाइड पे जितने भी मॉलिक्यूल्स थे, दे जस्ट मूव्स अपसाइड डाउन एंड इट हेल्प्स द लैंटर्न टू फ्लाई, राइट. और फिर क्या होता था, फिर कैसे वो नीचे आते थे कि व्हेन द लैंटर्न का जो है, जब कोल एयर जो है, कूल एयर उसके अंदर एंटर होती थी, तो इट वुड like it helped the lantern to come down. Okay, then what did the people did? The people, two French brothers named Joseph and Jacques. Okay, two French brothers named as Joseph and Jacques, they did, what did they decided? They decided to use this idea and which make a much bigger passenger carrying hot air flying machine. ठीक है, they have made this flying machine which was known as hot air balloon, and two French brothers, they invented this, right. And then what happened, in 1783 they made a huge balloon out of paper and cloth and filled it with hot air from a fire. The same lantern type they have made it, and जो है it worked out, right. It worked out, and people also used to travel through the hot air balloon. Now I am showing you the video which would make your concept much more clear after this, that how does a hot air balloon move. Okay, let's start watching the video.
Sometimes on a nice, clear day, we can see something special in the sky. A hot air balloon. Have you ever seen one? Have you ever wondered how a hot air balloon works? How does it get up there? And how does it stay up there? Well, it's all about the air. There's nothing special inside the balloon that makes it float. It's just the same air that we're breathing right now. So how does that keep the balloon up there? Well, even though you can't see it, air isn't nothing. It's something. Air is made of matter. Anything that you can touch or feel or that takes up space is made of matter. So air is made of matter, just like water is made of matter. And so are the clothes you're wearing and the food you eat. Even your body is made of matter. So what kind of stuff is matter made of? It's made of tiny things called molecules that are...
Okay, just we have discussed about the molecules, that matter is made up of molecules. These are the small and tiny air particles.
Way too small to see, but they're there. So both inside and outside the balloon, there are many molecules of air moving around and taking up space. But you know what's fun about molecules? When they heat up, they start to move differently. That's right. When something is warm, the molecules that it's made of start to move around faster, bouncing around and spreading out. And that's the important part. They spread out. So let's think about how that would happen in a hot air balloon. When the balloon is on the ground and ready to go, it has some air inside it. And that air is the same temperature as the air outside of the balloon. So the air molecules are all moving around at the same speed and are just as far apart from each other, both inside and outside of the balloon. But then the balloon pilot makes the air inside the hot air balloon hot. You see, these balloons don't have engines like airplanes do. They have big heaters that send flames up into the balloon. So when the pilot turns on the flames, it heats up the air inside it. That makes the molecules of air start bouncing around inside, and they start to get further and further apart from each other. As these molecules spread out, they start to fill up the balloon even more. And when those molecules of air inside the balloon start to take up more space, we say that the air becomes less dense. Soon, the air inside the balloon becomes less dense than the air outside. Now, maybe you remember when we talked about why some things float and other things sink. We learned that things that are less dense than water will float to the top, while things that are more dense will sink. And the same is true with our balloon. The hot air inside the balloon is less dense than the cool air outside, so the balloon can float up. In fact, warm air always floats up. Have you ever noticed that in the winter, when you have the heater on, the downstairs of your house is usually a lot cooler than the upstairs? That's because the warm air in your house is rising to the top. So in a hot air balloon, the hot, less dense air inside the balloon rises up on top of the cooler, denser air outside, and that makes the balloon rise. Now, how does the balloon get back down? Well, the pilot opens a flap at the top of the balloon that lets the hot air out. As the balloon fills with cooler, denser air, it begins to sink gently back down to the ground. It may be hard to believe that something so big can be carried by little molecules we can't even see, but that's what makes hot air balloons and science so amazing. Do you have a question about anything else that floats or flies? Do you want to know how something works? Then ask a grown-up for help and leave us a comment below, or send us an email to kids@thescishow.com.
Okay, so this was the video related to hot air balloon. Now I think that the concept has been clear, that what makes hot air balloon fly. Now the assignment is given on the screen. You can see there are 3 questions. What you have to do is you have to write down the question and the answers. The first one is that how does a bird fly? You have to just answer it, that how does a bird fly? What are the things which help the bird to fly? Who invented ornithopter? Who invented this? You have to write down the name. And how people fly in hot air balloon. You have to write it down in your own words, that how people fly in hot air balloon. What makes them fly? Okay, so this is your homework. Go through the video again and complete your assignment as soon as possible, right? And please, girls, make sure that the form which I am sending you on WhatsApp, you have to fill the form. That is the survey form. So if you are not going to fill it out, so your absent would be marked. Okay, you will be marked as absent. Okay, take care. Allah Hafiz.